Since we've started City of Asylum Pittsburgh, I've seen how freedom of expression can inspire many people in a way that I didn't imagine was possible. The United States is a country where First Amendment rights and the idea to speak your mind is just so deeply ingrained that I think that is fundamental, and everybody feels that as a sense of entitlement. City of Asylum Pittsburgh began to provide sanctuary to a writer exiled under threat of persecution. The writer could be endangered with prison, violence, or censored in a way that you can't publish freely. Our goal is to provide a place to live, a living income, and medical benefits. We feel it's extremely important that the writer maintain the identity of being a writer, and the only way to do that in exile is to be published in the country you're in. The City of Asylum is most populated in Europe. There are, however, really developing cities around the world now. Mexico City for many years has had a very strong program and I think supports 2 writers there currently. Brazil is about to have a City of Asylum, and there's a movement by this international organization to begin to internationalize it more outside of Europe. In the United States, there are 2 other cities of asylum, both university affiliated, one at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Wole Soyinka, the writer who was instrumental in founding the whole movement worldwide, was in exile and in the faculty there for a good deal. And the other program is a consortium of universities in Ithaca, so he himself was instrumental in getting these other 2 programs. We have 4 houses with writing on the outside in various languages that were inspired by the original writer in our program, Wang Zhang. Wang Zhang was from China, and when he came here, he wanted to celebrate his freedom. He had never been allowed to express himself. He'd been tortured where his mouth had been beaten in, so he couldn't even recite his poetry publicly, or they tried to prevent it in China. As more writers came to our program and we began to provide more houses for them, we used that idea of publishing a book, but we called it house publishing. And we were creating a public library of these houses as you walk down the street. So we have House Poem, Winged House, we have Jazz House, and we have Pittsburgh Burma House. And we have a few houses where writers live that do not have art, which are untitled, so we welcome suggestions from other people. We've had writers now from long-term program from 6 different countries: China, El Salvador, Burma, Venezuela, Iran, and Bangladesh. I think everybody in this community understands the value of what we have here and is more committed to understanding the meaning of creative expression, First Amendment rights in a different way than maybe we did before, because we have monuments in our midst, living monuments, who represent what it's like to lose that.